Mama and Papa Bear. Thanks for joining us on our walk today. We're here at the Riverview Park in Hannibal. So we'll be taking shots of our view of Mississippi River when we get close to it on our walk.
I wanted to bring you along and show you another gorgeous park here in Hannibal and talk to you a little bit about what we've been doing to prepare for our travels and downsizing to just carry on and a personal bag each.
So one of the big things that we did was we had to change our mindset. We have all of our stuff in our house like most people do, and we had to look at it all and decide, okay, what really do we want to keep and have our youngest son store for us while we're traveling for so many months, and really look at things like critically.
We decided that we'd keep, I think they're 30-gallon totes. We decided that we were going to allow ourselves 2 totes each to have our son store for us because it won't take up too much room for him. And that's just keeping our heirlooms and personal items that can't be replaced.
Yeah.
Like picture albums.
Yeah. Things that we each wanted to keep that we just didn't want to be able to replace, wouldn't be able to, or we just didn't want to replace. We wanted it for whatever reason.
Oh.
And so now we've done that for the most part.
We're using some old suitcases that we've had. They're probably vintage 1990s.
Yeah, probably.
We're going to use for traveling the United States, at least to Colorado. We decided because we know Denver and Colorado Springs and we know the shops there because we lived there most of our lives. We decided to go there and look at bags and get our hands on. I know there's a ton of reviews and tons of people that have done videos about bags and bag reviews on YouTube, and we've watched several of them, but we've decided that we want to get in store and hopefully find some of these bags that are reviewed and talked about and get our hands on them and actually physically see them. We're
more hands-on people.
Yes.
When it comes to shopping. Some things it's okay online, but we've always been older school when it comes to that.
Yes, for sure. I just prefer in person. I know everything's trending to online everything. Order. It's easy to return stuff.
Deliver it to your house.
Yeah,
go pick it up.
But when you're making purchases, especially like luggage that is expensive, I want to see it in person before I decide whether I want to buy it or not.
Yep.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to order it online.
No, but we want to go look at it and touchy-feely it before we order it or however we decide to do it.
Well, we want to be able to touch it physically, just like the reviewers are doing, and then decide what we want.
So for our trek to Colorado, we'll have more stuff with us than what we're going to take with us on the flight because Colorado's weather right now is very up and down. So it can still get cold, they can still get snow, whereas Hannibal, we're pretty much done with snow. Got a narrow pathway right here.
Yes, we do.
So we're going to be taking heavier coats that we will not be taking to Thailand with us and things like that.
We'll be taking motorcycle boots with us, or boots that will qualify as motorcycle boots for our motorcycle lessons in South Dakota. So they'll be traveling with us. So yeah, we'll be traveling a little heavier here in the United States while we're still here. But come July 20th is going to be a carry-on and a personal bag each.
Yep, and that's it. We might consider doing a check-on because we can with our flight, but we're back and forth on that, and as of right now, we're still leaning towards not.
Yeah, definitely leaning towards not. Now, if it comes down to we can't fit everything that we want to take with us or need to take with us on the carry-on and personal,
Yeah.
because our plans are to travel for almost a year.
Yeah.
Then
But there's some things that we're going to actually buy after we get there, like rain gear, an umbrella. I don't need to bring all that with us on the flight. So, you know, that kind of thing.
oh. And Amber's always been the preparer, make a list, pack everything, just in case. Let's take 12 pairs of underwear for 2-day trip.
Yep, that's me.
So we have to get out of that mindset a little bit.
Okay, you can say it. I have to get out of that mindset.
Okay, yeah, you.
Me, yeah.
Because I've always been the one that's, let's go, just throw a couple of items in a bag and I'm ready to go. And if we show up and I need something, I'm just going to go buy it.
Yeah.
I know that makes me sound like I have endless money, but we don't.
No, well, we have to be a little wiser with that, but
Yeah.
that's why we go so well together. We help each other on our strengths and our weaknesses. So
This is another nice walkway.
yeah,
Has a gentle path down and then it's gentle climbing back up, but
a slight slope. So it's not that bad.
Out of shape as we are.
Yeah, but it's good. That's another thing we're doing to get ready for this trip. We kind of mentioned it in the first video, but we're really focusing on walking every day because we're going to be doing a lot of walking when we're traveling.
Yeah.
So we're finding places here, we will in Colorado, South Dakota, that we can walk every day.
Do some exercise, and we're doing Tai Chi. We're doing stretching. Just recently been learning about that, as you get older and if you're not active, everything starts tightening up, and that's when all your health issues and stuff can start as your joints tighten up. And so
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor by any means, but from what I've been learning, and I do a lot of learning, try to stretch out, try to get limber, and it's going to help you overall health-wise.
Well, and we know it's going to help us feel better too. On top of that, I mean, it helps my stress level when we can do this every day. All the preparation work and things that we need to do gets to me after a while, and I have to de-stress. So these walks are very helpful for that, and the exercises that we're doing every day. Yes. So it's something, if you're planning on traveling for any amount of time and you're planning on walking a lot, you can do that too before you go.
Start doing a daily walk and try to improve every day. Just try to walk a little farther, get a little more cardio. Because the last thing you want to do is go for a 2-week vacation somewhere planning on walking and seeing a bunch of sights and then show up there and just be worn out and too tired to do it.
Here we are at the river. He'll turn you around so you can see the good old Mississippi River. They call it the Big Muddy. And the reason for that is it always looks like brown mud.
Always.
Even though it's water. And it's kind of full right now. It's all the rain we've had this month so far.
I actually saw that there's flood advisories along the Mississippi up in Iowa.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you can see across the way all those trees, which normally don't have water standing around them.
See if this zoom will work. Oh, that's tilt. Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom it this way.
That's fine. There we go. So yeah, there's standing water over there with the trees.
Well, it's a little high for sure.
Yep. We can walk along and There's
the train bridge.
Here's the train bridge that crosses.
Get down here and
Get down here towards the bench that we're gonna sit at.
so I'm trying to get a good picture of it. There's an elevated part of the train tracks right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Hopefully you can. I might be able to get a better view, but that was put in for the
Cruise ships.
The cruise ships, and it was actually originally put in there for the dinner cruise that they do here in Hannibal.
Oh, the riverboat.
Yeah, the riverboat cruise that they do here in Hannibal. They actually talk about this, and they put it in so they can raise the tracks up when there's no trains.
Well, yeah, here's a better view probably.
And then that way the boats can go underneath it.
There you go. Here's a good view.
The boats can go underneath it, and then it lowers down when there's a train and allows the train to pass, and then they leave it up unless there's a train. So, just a fun little tidbit about Hannibal. So we're going to talk to you about how our mindset has changed over the last probably 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah, it's been like 3 months now.
Yeah, 3 months. We've been doing a lot of research. A ton of research.
Steve mostly.
Yeah, mostly me. It's something that I do. I just want to try to get all the information that you possibly can before you pull the trigger to do something.
Especially such a big life change that we were trying to make.
And then you realize that it doesn't matter how much research you do. You just have to decide that you're going to do it. And when you decide that you're going to do it,
you basically jump in and you go.
And you go. You can research until the day you die, but if you don't actually start doing it, you will never know what it's actually like. And that's what we've decided or at least I've decided. It doesn't matter how much research I do. I mean, research is good. It gives you information about what to potentially expect, but until you actually do the thing that you're researching to do, you're not going to know what it feels like.
Nope. So we changed our mindset about, like we said, what we're keeping and what we're getting rid of. And for me, that was harder than for Steve. But once I realized what we were going to do and I got my mindset on traveling and was excited about it, it was easier to go through the stuff and say, okay, I don't need any of this stuff. If I need this stuff again, I can get it in the future if I decide to. And so photo albums and things that my kids gave me when they were little and things like that, I'm keeping.
The irreplaceable things.
Yeah. And so it was easier. And every time we go to the store now that we've changed our mindset, we see something cool, like I see something to use in the kitchen or a new shirt or anything like that. And it's like, oh, I don't need to buy that. I need this. I'm trying to get rid of things, not add more things to it. Granted, we've bought things to travel with, but that will help us on our travels.
For sure. Yeah.
I did buy a hat, nice hat because I get sunburnt real easy, so a nice hat to cover my head and shoulders when we're out in the sun all day.
I probably should have brought that along today.
I'll be okay. We aren't out here all day, just a little bit, but...
Yeah, so for me it was a lot simpler. I didn't have a lot of sentimental things to begin with, really. I did have a few. When we first started talking about this, we decided that we was going to do 2 totes each, like we said. And I don't even know that I have half a tote filled with things that I want to keep. But that's neither here nor there. It just gives Amber extra space for things that she wants to keep.
Which I might use. I know I'll use at least 2 totes because I've already filled up one.
Yeah, you will.
But I don't know that I'll need his other half, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens. We're still going through some stuff, but we only got like 10 days left, so
Yeah.
as we go through stuff, I don't think we have much left to go through, really, though.
No, I have very little left to go through. Yeah. So we're gonna start packing our clothes that we want to take with us to Colorado into the suitcases that we pulled out of the shed for. And then
we're gonna pause this because that's really annoying, whatever that is. I think that's a barge making a whole lot of. Oh, now it quit.
I was like, I don't even know what you were talking about.
You didn't hear that high squeal?
I did for a second, but it didn't do it very long.
Did it for a while.
Oh.
Okay, we won't pause.
All right,
we can edit that out.
Right?
Okay, so yeah, I think feel like we're repeating ourselves some.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We're trying to do better on our videos each time. We would really like some positive feedback. I should have said that at the beginning. Or not positive, any feedback.
Yeah, any feedback. Tell us what you like, what you dislike,
If you have any recommendations of how to.
You have any questions?
Yep, we would love to hear that. But yeah, for now, I guess
I think we'll close it for now, and hope to see you on the next one.
Yeah.
We're planning on trying to get an upload every Wednesday and Saturday.
Yep. We're going to still continue to do places around here until May 1st, and then obviously switch.
And then we'll do some videos on our travel to Colorado. Obviously, we're going to be in Colorado for 3 weeks or so before we go to
South Dakota.
Yeah, Sturgis, South Dakota is actually where we're staying.
Yep.
It's not during Sturgis week, thankfully. Otherwise, we would have never got a hotel room.
Yeah, that's in August.
Yeah, but we'll be in Sturgis, and then we'll be back here in Missouri for a week or so, and then we'll be back to Colorado for the remainder of June and into July, and then July 20th. Keep that date in mind. That's when we're boarding our first long haul flight and heading to Thailand. So thanks for coming along with us today.
Make your any comments, hit your like and subscribe if you want to follow along with us. We'd love to have you. Thanks again.